Hey everybody, I hope everybody's doing good through the pandemic here. Hope you've been doing a lot of fishing. I tell you, I sure have. But I got a video for you today, and these are some crappie baits that I found at a local bait shop right down the road from my house here. And they are really good in any situation. You know, all times of the year. You know, they have different colors, just like any bait. But I picked up about 4 packs to just show you all. And you can rig these however you want to. I like to rig them on a little jig head, just a pink jig head. And they're called Spider Monkey. This is what the packaging looks like. They're made in the US. And what I've got here, this color, this green and black on top, is called, they just call it black and chartreuse. And all of these are scented. They're like a garlic kind of scent. But here's this gray with black on top. It's called the Fathead Minnow. It's a really good one, especially on that pink jig head. And then I can't remember what this one is called because I got it out of like their clearance bin because the tag had been torn off. But with these, it has, let me take one out and show you. Boy, you can smell them. The tail on these things are just like a little, kind of like a beaver tail, and I like to take my knife and split that right down the middle so that way it has a lot more action when you're, you know, jigging it, or even when it's just sitting still in the water. It's got a lot of action. And this is probably one of my favorites because it's brighter. I feel like it attracts a lot more fish. And then this is one of their new ones. This one has like 2 prongs or legs coming out the back there. And these are called Spider Monkey Milk. Remember, all of these are scented. And I've had really good luck out of these, especially on the river, because that tail on these things with that jig head, you can put them on a little bobber and cast it out there, and it'll just sit there and it'll move itself. And I find it really effective for all kinds of panfish, not just crappie. But the crappie really go crazy over these things. I never thought that crappie would go crazy over something that was scented garlic, but they sure do. Next video, I may be giving some of these away. I'm not sure yet. I plan on looking into buying me a kayak because I think I'm going to start doing some kayak bass fishing tournaments. And most of my channel is bass fishing, but we do a lot of crappie fishing too, me and my dad. And we use live minnows, and we use these little jigs all the time. And I almost think these little jigs work just as good, especially on the river, as good as the live minnows do, because the river, I mean, it just gives it a lot better action, especially if you know how to rig it. I'll try to make a video on rigging these things, so that way everybody, you know, has a good idea. I'm sure if you're watching this channel, you're either just starting out or you're looking to expand. And so I'll have a video on how you can rig these things and different ways you can rig them and stuff like that. So I want to thank each and every one of you for watching, be safe, and keep your lines tight.